Peace and many bright blessings, guys. It's your Queen of Spades coming at you today. So today I'm actually fulfilling a royal request, and shout outs to Madonna Murphy, one of my royals who has requested a reading on Chris Brown and Rihanna. So I'm actually doing this reading for her. But I have a couple of questions myself. So without any further ado, let's get right down to it. Let's see. Okay. So I'm going to use my Mermaid Tarot. Okay. So the first question is, what do they think about each other currently? Okay. Let's see. Spirit, show me what Chris Brown's most authentic thoughts and feelings are towards Rihanna at this time. What are Chris Brown's most authentic thoughts and feelings towards Rihanna at this time? Give me one more, please. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right, so let me just clarify really quick. Was this first card supposed to come out in answer to my first question about Chris Brown's thoughts, authentic thoughts towards Rihanna at this time? Okay. What about the third card? Okay. What about the fourth? Okay. And what about the fifth? Okay. All right. So the first card that popped out was the Tower. It's very interesting, you know. The Nine of Wands pops out next. Then the Queen of Swords. Then the Emperor. And lastly, the Four of Wands. So let me clarify the Emperor really quick. Spirit, does Chris Brown want to be Rihanna's Emperor? No. Okay. So he's in a stabilized sort of place in his life and his thoughts and feelings towards her. The tower represents what happened between them initially. He feels as though she's kind of on guard against him. Maybe because of the past instance, or just maybe so more so now because she has a whole family. And yeah, I'm getting, yeah, she doesn't want any smoke or heat coming from you know any interaction. So she's down to be civil and cordial, but nothing more. She's popping up as that Queen of Swords. Yeah, she definitely has no problems with being civil in her communication with him or with anyone, matter of fact. Um, but he sees her as this Queen of Swords, and I'm hearing Empress, so he actually sees her in Empress energy, which makes sense because she was just very pregnant. Um, and the Empress is a divine feminine energy who is often uh, giving birth, whether that is um, verbally, spiritually, or physically. Um, and then with this Emperor coming in right beside her, yeah, he sees her as more of a woman that's kind of standing on her square. She's about her business. Um, she's not here for the games or the foolishness. Um, he sees her as standing beside her emperor, who is ASAP Rocky. And lastly, the Four of Wands pops up, which means that they're kind of in their element as a couple, as a family. They're in that 11-11 energy. They're one with each other. They've got their kids. Um, from my understanding, she just gave birth to triplets, I believe. And I believe it was 2 boys and 1 girl. So, and then she already had 2 boys before then. So, what a blessed family. She's, got 5 children from 2 pregnancies, which is very phenomenal, very much magical. And yeah, he doesn't desire to step in the middle of that at all. He sees her, and I get that he hopes that he can settle down and have that at some point in his life. He's probably not interested in having that right now, but he sees what she has as a beautiful thing. Um, and I'm feeling like some nostalgia too, because when the with the Four of Wands, you see the moon in the background. I'm really getting that he has thoughts from time to time, like as to maybe how would that be if it ended up as them two with him and Rihanna together with the family. Um, it kind of is burdensome to him how they ended. Um, but he's actually happy for her that she has moved on into this dynamic, this beautiful family dynamic with ASAP Rocky. And, they've got their kids, they've got their businesses, and it seems as though their family life is blooming and flourishing, and he is not hating on that at all. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So the next question is, does Chris Brown and Rihanna still communicate with each other? Yes, they do, but it's kept very much professional, you know. It's no funny business. It's just kind of very cut and dry. And then with the Queen of Swords coming out, she's very purposeful in her communication with him. Um, but she's also very respectful. Like, she communicates in a way where it won't be mistaken as anything extra or disrespectful to her current beloved. Um, so yeah. Okay. Okay. Next question. Are there any plans for reconciliation between Rihanna and Chris Brown in the near future? No. Mm-mm. Because he sees that she's basically fulfilled. She's got her family. She just recently had her triplets. He sees that she's pretty much tied down. She's loving it. Like, she's actually in this, stabilized relationship, and he doesn't desire at all to come in between it in any kind of way. He's very respectful of it. Um, yeah, let me see. Um, if she was unhappy and looking to give Chris Brown another chance, would he also want to pursue something with Rihanna as well? So, if this was a situation where she wasn't happy and she wasn't, you know, in lockstep in this, relationship with ASAP Rocky, and there was a chance that Chris Brown could possibly reconcile with Rihanna, and they could possibly give what they had another chance, then he probably would take the chance with her. I'm feeling that he is very much in love with her. Let me just clarify that. Is what I'm feeling correct? That Chris Brown is actually still in love with Rihanna? So that's a strong yes. He is still in love with her, but he keeps his feelings at bay. He's very respectful of her current situation and relationship. He's not trying to get in the middle of that. So he's very much just, coming from a friendship type of energy. Um, he has no desire to, mess things up between the two of them. Um, does Rihanna still have any romantic feelings or feelings of love for Chris Brown? Hmm. Wow. Okay. So the pendulum says yes, that she still very much has love for him too. And I'm feeling like if it is possible a mutual love between the two, then it is also just an understanding that um, she is in a relationship. And I remember seeing an interview some time ago. Um, Firstly, they understand that she's in a relationship and that she's actually happy in this relationship. Is Rihanna happy with ASAP Rocky? She's happy with him and their family life. Is she in love with ASAP Rocky? Hmm. She is in love with ASAP Rocky. Is ASAP Rocky in love with Rihanna? ASAP Rocky is in fact in love with Rihanna as well. I could tell their chemistry is very, you know, solid. Um, yeah. So, though she may still have feelings for Chris Brown, because like I was saying, I saw an interview from some time back, and she was saying that even though, you know, the situation happened to them and it was total catastrophe, and the media got involved and all this other jive, um, she was um, she was kind of encouraged and kind of forced to leave him alone. She didn't really want to, um, but she was told that it was best for her image if she did not continue on a relationship with Chris Brown, because of the incident had went completely viral, and they didn't want her, you know, looking like, you know, someone who was okay with, you know, going through and experiencing domestic violence. Um, but she knows that she had a part to play in the situation between her and Chris Brown, and that fight kind of turning into a fight. He definitely has his part to play, and I'm not negating that at all. But she knows that she had a part to play as well, and that's why she's still in love with him, because over time they both recognized like their individual parts to play in their breakup and in the demise of their relationship. And so um in some sense there's a little regret there, probably a little more for Chris Brown than Rihanna at this time, because she's so happy and in love with ASAP Rocky, and then with her kids, and the family that they're, you know, they've started and that they're sharing together. Um, Chris Brown is like more so in that energy. He's kind of always loved Rihanna and had these feelings, these very strong, intense feelings for her. Um, she's kind of like the girl that would be like a forever love for him. Um, if things didn't go south like they did, they possibly would have ended up, you know, getting married and having kids together for sure. So, yeah, it's very interesting. Um, okay. Next question is, will any news about Chris Brown and Rihanna come out in the public in the near future? No. Pendulum saying no. Will Rihanna remain faithful to her relationship with ASAP Rocky? That's what I was feeling. There's a sense of dedication and loyalty there, partially because they've built up a strong bond in their relationship, and then kids kind of solidify that. So, you know, they are and I said that wrong earlier. I said that she has 5 children from 2 pregnancies, No, she had a total of 3 pregnancies. She had her oldest son, then her youngest son, and then the 2 youngest of sons, the triplets, along with her daughter. So I can't wait to see, like, how much fun they have with all 5 kids, taking them out and about, and going on family trips and things like that, and their little personalities as they start to grow, and it's just so cute. Babies are so adorable. But yeah, she has no plans on leaving this situation. I think that the only thing that would make her reconsider um, leaving this or going elsewhere would be like unfaithfulness, lack of loyalty or dedication in this situation from her partner. That's the only thing that would make her reconsider, to be honest. Um, okay, next question. Are there any plans in the future for Chris Brown and Rihanna to collaborate together musically? Okay. I think they have discussed, possibly doing more music together. That's a strong yes. Um, have they talked about doing movies together? So that's a yes too. So maybe they're talking on doing, different little projects together. And maybe they've discussed this, and, they're just kind of like waiting for the right time. She did just have her triplets, so um, it will take her a little time to heal from that particular pregnancy, and then be able to move forward, pursuing more of her goals as time goes by. So we'll see. It looks like a strong yes. It looks like they're talking about these types of things. It's in the works, so we shall see for sure. Um, yeah. So that was pretty much it. I'm trying to think if I have any more questions on the matter. I don't think I have any more questions. Um, Let me see. Does Chris Brown feel like he has loved anyone equal to or more than Rihanna in his other relationships? Mm, wow. I was feeling that. I was feeling like she's like the one who got away. Like she was like his forever love and someone he probably would have been with. Um, yeah, because I also remember seeing an interview of Chris Brown where he was saying like him and Rihanna were together back at that time when they were together, and she was questioning him as to if he was dealing with anyone else, besides her. She got a feeling about a girl, some vibes, and he was like, no, they weren't together or whatever. But then at some point, his feelings for her started to get serious, and so he ended up telling her, like, yes, we did, kind of get together, but it was before you, but it kind of ruined her trust for him because it was like, why didn't you just say that before? Like, why are you saying no when you know the answers? Yes, and women have woman's intuition, and they can feel certain things, if not from the man, from the female, who may be, intentionally or unintentionally giving off certain vibes to let the other female know, I had him too. Like, he was mine too. And, you know, it causes one to have questions in their mind as to, did you deal with this person? Like, I'm just curious to know, because you're feeling certain vibes. And I think she was feeling certain vibes, which led her to ask him these questions. Unfortunately, he didn't tell her the truth. And then when he did tell her the truth, she kind of didn't want to hear it. She had lost trust and faith in him. And then when the incident happened, the physical altercation between them, it didn't stop them from loving each other. I think eventually they were able to get past it, and accept their parts to play in it. But she was advised not to get back with him. She was advised to swiftly end the situation and to move forward. And so that's what she did. So yeah. So yeah, it looks like in the near future, if they do collab, it will be through music, it will be through, movies, different things of that nature. But as far as getting back together, it's not in the cards at this time. Rihanna is very much happy and satisfied in her, I don't know if her and ASAP Rocky are married or not. Are Rihanna and ASAP Rocky married? Legally married? So they are. So she is definitely down for her marriage with ASAP Rocky. She's not trying to mess that up in any way, shape, or form. The only way she would consider, probably talking to somebody else is if he kind of effed it up, is what I'm hearing and feeling. And he's crazy about her too. And they've got this love, dedication, and loyalty with each other, and it's mutual. So I don't see it happening, but you just never know. But as of right now, they are solid as a rock. Yeah, they're not going anywhere relationship-wise. And then, like I said, she just had the triplets, and they are in love with each other and their kids. And yes, I don't think they plan on, not being with each other anytime soon. But we shall see. Only time will tell. But as of now, they are madly in love with each other and their kids, and they're enjoying their family life together for sure, and their marriage. So that's that. Sorry, Chris Brown. But who knows? Maybe there's love in the works for Chris Brown too. Let's see. Will Chris Brown find someone to love in the near future? I don't think, honestly, I really don't think he's looking for it. I think he's just enjoying himself kind of with his music and being on tour and his fans and things like that. I don't think he's trying to be tied down at this time. So that may change in the future, but as of now, he's completely comfortable where he is in life as well. So, it's a mutual happiness for themselves and for each other. And that's kind of how it will remain, in the here and now. So, yeah, I really enjoy doing this reading. And guys, definitely put your questions and your comments down below. If you have any suggestions on any other royal requests, readings on celebrities or situations or current events in the news or anything of that nature, definitely put it down below. And then email me at MadinahQueenOfSpades at gmail.com your questions. And within 2 to 3 weeks, your video will be uploaded with the reading that you requested. Okay? So 3 steps. Put it down. Put it down in your comment, in my comments down below, who you're wanting a reading on. Then go to MadinahQueenOfSpades at gmail.com and send me your questions. And also like and subscribe so that you can get the notification whenever the video request of your choice has been uploaded, and then you can be notified of it. So yes, if you loving my vibe, definitely subscribe. Bars. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace and blessed be. Peace and many bright blessings unto you all.